This week on Sailing Scout, we leave our favorite ever anchorage behind as we sail to Tahiti. We face the biggest winds and waves we've seen in the Pacific, which knocks out half our crew. Wonder why cruisers go to Tahiti? What's on the breakfast menu after the first proper grocery store trip in 3 months? How to fish in a school of sharks? Come along as we go from the Tuamotus to the Societies.
It's lovely being here. What do you think, honey?
It is. We were just talking. It might be our favorite anchorage ever.
I think it is, absolutely. The water clarity is fabulous, and there's a little bit of everything.
It's a big day here on Scout. We're going to set sail for the Societies, but first we have to figure out how we're going to escape Fakarava. The passes can be totally benign. They can also be tricky. Really what you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't get overpowered. So I would like to go out on slack tide ideally, meaning the water's neither flowing in or out, it's in between low and high tide. Or, if not that, with a bit of a tide with us. I'd like to be being pushed out as opposed to fighting it. Just because our power to weight ratio is not great here on Scout. It's fine, it's not great. Don't want to have the current is going out and the wind is pushing in. That can create really rough seas. Which is what we'd like to avoid. But then if we wait to where the wind is coming at us and the current's coming at us, it may be a little bit smoother, but then we're going to have to work really hard to get out. And again, I don't want to get into a situation where we get overpowered. So that's the primary challenge of the day. If something goes wrong there and you lose control and you run around on one side of the pass or the other and there's, shallow reefs around, they can be really bad. Should be fine, but very, very small chance of a bad outcome. So that gets me nervous. What we also have to do is figure out how to get the chain up. There's a lot of big rocks, old dead coral heads around. We're floating our chain. We're gonna go jump in the water, take a look, see what it looks like to get our chain up. I'm hoping I don't have to get scuba gear on and have Megan move the boat forward for me to manually unwrap us. We'll see. all done. Escaping Fakarava has got my attention. But first, coffee. Okay, Eily, can you take this to Mom? Cheers.
Captain says we're good. Our speed isn't going up or down, which is really good. That's what he was looking for. The winds are a little stronger than we would like, but we're lined up, and so far things are looking good. All systems go.
All systems go.
The wind's really strong, as I'm sure you can hear, but no turning back now. We are committed.
I'm gonna give us a little seaway here. So we've got a lee shore, but it's not a long one, and then Fakarava will fall away and we'll have some ocean room.
We got a boat who's following us.
This is the time to do it. I mean, we did our homework. It was slack tide when we went through the pass, which was good.
Because the wind's really strong.
Yeah, not ideal, but we're gonna angle that way a little bit. I'm gonna get the jib out. We're just gonna sail close hauls with the jib.
Okay.
You ready?
Holy mackerel. That was something. We just made headway enough out into the deep blue water that we could change our heading, and the wind's coming a little bit more from behind us, which is calming things down a bit. It doesn't feel quite so roller coastery out here now. Nate's saying I'm crazy that it's so much better.
We turned like 120 degrees and it's
yeah, and coming out into this washing machine. Yeah, don't do that. Although we lined everything up, we did it just the way we were supposed to, just sometimes that's what you get. Here we are, heading downwind, heading to Tahiti, and certainly glad to have a little bit smoother conditions now that we've turned. And rolling coming through the pass and getting out into the deep water. Our main halyard got tangled up on our spreaders, so Nate is up front right now trying to free that. So maybe we won't put the main up, we're gonna put the Cody up. The winds are like right on the edge of being too strong, but we think we can handle it. What do you think?
We're at 13 to 15 apparent wind, which is fine. We'll be flying along by scout standards with that.
So Nate just went up front, and he's going to rig the Cody. We should have done it at anchor, but we just didn't know that the conditions were going to be right for it out here today. So anyway, he's up there right now rigging that, and I've got the helm. We're going to cut that. Meanwhile, Iron Stomach's inside. Who knows? He's probably reading down in his berth. Crazy boy. He absolutely loved diving with sharks in the Tuamotus. He's fascinated by them right now. He's got like 2 shark encyclopedias that he's reading all about every kind of shark there is, setting up all about it. And he's just dying to swim with some bigger sharks now. Tigers, hammerheads. I don't know. Let's see if we can make that happen. To Tahiti.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, trying to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for sunset, digging deep since 99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go and burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the phone, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may.
Wow.
It's rough out here. You're at anchor for a while and never fail to forget what the open ocean can be like. Well, Pacific has given us a little reminder today. Challenging start to the passage. It was a stressful one for me. Conditions were okay. We timed them as well as we could have, but not ideal to go out that pass. Here we go. Sailing along. Crew is also remembering what the ocean is like. Even Mama Bear not feeling great. Just a couple days, less than 48 hours. Hard part is over, hopefully. Hard part is over. Shouldn't say that.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding an easy kill, gonna leave it all behind.
Coming into Tahiti, town of Papeete. It's an exciting transit. Less than 2 days, but big winds, big waves. Not big winds, steady 15 to 20 knot winds, which says something about how little wind ultimately we've had so far in the Pacific. That was the biggest and definitely the biggest sea state we've seen, but all is good. I've got Moorea behind me, and then Tahiti up ahead. It's good to be here.
Nate's got on a Tommy Bahama shirt, and I've got on a sweater. I don't know what that means. Oh, dolphins! Oh, hello! Oh my gosh. Good morning. Hello! Yes! greeting to Papillete. I wasn't expecting that. I got distracted by dolphins. I hope that the airport doesn't mind. I didn't call them. I was supposed to call them at the yellow buoy. Let's go. I know, I gotta go back. Sorry, I'm sure that they can stop commercial airplanes because Scout had to say hi to some dolphins. That's way higher. Nate's decided that he wants to play solemn with the buoys here. Let's see, are we gonna hit this yellow one or just miss it by a hair's breadth? We missed it, but this is pretty cool. The airport runway is right here, like literally right there. So that plane's gonna wait for us to pass and then it'll take off. Pretty cool that we're stopping there. Anchor's down in Tahiti.
And why are you wearing a sweater?
Because I was cold at night and I haven't had the chance to take it off. I'm going to take it off in just a minute. The sun is getting warm.
So here I am waking up in Tahiti. Did a quick sneak out to the grocery store yesterday when we got in. I have yogurt and blueberries for breakfast. A little bit of granola. Yay. It's going to be a good day. I also got 11 hours of sleep last night and feel like a completely new person, which is wonderful.
Provisioning in Tahiti. This is why we came here. I know it's a world famous travel destination, not for cruisers. For us, it's all about provisioning.
It's exciting!
Provisioning!
Hey!
Bye, Kieran!
Bye, Kieran! Now this is what I need. Something big, real big.